There are so many great connections in this collect for the 27th Sunday in Ordinary Time. I can't wait to show them to you. This week, the prayer reads, Almighty ever-living God, who in the abundance of your kindness surpass the merits and the desires of those who entreat you, pour out your mercy upon us, to pardon what conscience dreads, and to give what prayer does not dare to ask. As I looked up and studied this word, pour out also can mean abundance and surpass. And when I looked it up in the Latin, it not only means to pour out, but it also means over, pour above, beyond, waste, even lavish. Lavish your mercy upon us. And merits, what our conscience dreads. These merits are not just the good things we do, because nothing we could ever do can earn God's mercy. Our merits are our attempts, our successes. They could even be those times we failed, those things that our conscience dreads. And when we ask, His mercy will be poured out lavishly upon us. We can't earn it. And what He gives us is all grace. It's His gift. And what about the desires? Those things that we want, but our prayer does not dare to ask. Have you ever wanted to ask God for something, but were afraid? Think about why that might be. Maybe we're afraid we're asking too much. Or maybe we think that we don't deserve something. But maybe you've been like me and you don't really want to ask God for something because you don't want to know His answer. But Paul's letter to the Philippians, in our second reading this week, gives us hope and the confidence to ask. Paul writes, Brothers and sisters, have no anxiety at all, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, make your requests known to God. Ask. Ask with thanksgiving. And notice everything. Notice what happens when we take that word apart. And it's not just everything in general. It's everything. That thing that is good. That thing that is a desire of fear or even God's forgiveness. Then the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. And as St. John Chrysostom wrote, this peace shall guard us in Him so that you may remain firm and not fall from His faith. What speaks to you in this prayer? Do you need to talk to God about your merits or your desires? Maybe we need to go to Him and ask for His pardon. Pray for the courage to ask for forgiveness for those things that your conscience dreads, and be sure to bring them to the sacrament of reconciliation. There you will truly feel the abundance of God's kindness. Thank you for praying with me, and I pray that you find joy in the Word.